fun signs of fall are already all around us, but today was nowhere near fall, was it?
No, not at all. We are still in the thick of summer. At least it feels like that, Jesse.
Right.
So we definitely had a whole lot of activity going on today, talking about the heat, talking about the monsoonal moisture, talking about all of it. So it's going to stay in our forecast, at least going through tomorrow. Things have calmed down. We did have some storms that were drifting just towards the west of the mountains, especially over the coastal areas, but everything is cleared out. We have cloud cover and 73 degrees currently for downtown. Also some light winds out of the west-northwest. You're seeing some very high dew points yet again above that 50-degree mark. So we are dealing with some saturation out there in the atmosphere. You can still feel it when you step outside. And when you go into tomorrow, just keep in mind, still pretty warm and steaming. Now that high pressure system is going to move towards the southeast. It's over the Four Corners, and that's why we tapped into that monsoonal moisture for today. But it's going to move towards the southeast. That's going to cut off that flow, especially with an area of low pressure sweeping towards the north. So more of a zonal pattern over us. We're still going to keep the heat, though. That's not going to change into the weekend forecast. It's just not going to be as humid as it has been for much of this week. Along the coast, we're going to have the surf up to 3 feet for tomorrow. Also a moderate risk of rip currents at our local beaches. That next tide change looks to be the high tide 5.3 feet, and that's going to be at 11:38 for tonight. And for your sunrise tomorrow, it's going to be 1 minute before 6:30. So let's go ahead and take a look at this system that's brewing. Now that is just towards Baja. We're talking about landfall any moment now right over Cabo San Lucas, and it has a maximum sustained wind speed of 100 miles per hour. This is Hurricane Olaf, and it looks to make landfall as a Cat 2. Now it does look to decrease as it moves over some unfavorable conditions for development, and that would be in the eastern Atlantic. But it is going to generate some high surf starting late on Sunday. That will go all the way into the middle of next week. We're talking about sets up to about 6 to 8 feet. So if you are thinking about going out on the water to beat the heat, just keep in mind you really have to be careful. If you are not a skilled swimmer, you should not be in that water starting on Sunday. You're also looking at dry conditions for the coast as well as the inland valleys, but more so for the inland valleys, and that's going to lead to fire weather concerns. So we are going to have those starting on Sunday. That's going to take us all the way into Wednesday.